Our next guest, speaking of Crowne Plazas and hosts, is Frank Vento of the Crowne Plaza Hotel, and you're the general manager, correct?
Yes, I am, and I'd like to welcome Jeff and Rich to the Crowne Plaza Boston Woburn. We're delighted to have you here today.
Thanks. There's a little bit of a history to this place, isn't there?
There is. The current ownership acquired the hotel in 2008. It was a Holiday Inn with a lot of deferred maintenance, and over the course of the years that we've been operating it, we've made major improvements to the physical plant. Over $12.5 million in renovations.
Wow.
Changed the brand from Holiday Inn to Crowne Plaza. The restaurant was an Italian restaurant when we first took over the property, and it's kind of a funny story. One day, David Massey, who's the owner of the property, came in and said, what can we do with this restaurant space? It's it's underperforming, and we talked about converting it to a sports bar. So I started doing some work, talking to architects, and developing a plan to come up with the sports bar concept. And one day in December of 2009, David came in and said, I want to have this be a sports bar by the time the NFL playoffs are in. So it wound up I had exactly 11 days to convert from an Italian restaurant to a sports bar. And we did it, and there's been no looking back.
Since that time, actually, Frank, I know it's a marvelous hotel and you provide great hospitality, but the restaurant part, the Scoreboard, has developed its own brand and has been receiving a lot of accolades amongst its customers, patrons. Yes.
Well, the Scoreboard, has taken off very well. In fact, we've been voted the #1 sports bar in the Boston area 5 years in a row on the Boston A-list. And we're very proud of that because we certainly have some very strong competitors. The Scoreboard concept, we like to think of it as an entertainment venue, a neighborhood restaurant and bar, and a great place for our guests to have a great meal.
Frank, how did you get into this business?
Well, I took a summer job in college at a hotel working at the front desk, and never left that summer job. So I've worked over the last over 30 years in the business in a variety of markets and cities.
Is it hard to keep the business competitive, keep it on that edge?
It is. It's a very competitive industry. We focus on 3 priorities: our guests, our associates, and of course our sales and profits. With the heart of that being the guest and the associates to deliver what we need to deliver to ownership.
Scoreboard has a website, and when I check it intimately, you've had fundraisers here, you've had Patriots players here, you've had Patriots cheerleaders here, so you have somebody who's in charge of event planning, and these are just sort of random. I think there was the one fund, you had a fundraising event, and so you are involved civically in local causes, but as well as sort of just fun opportunities to schmooze or meet and greet some of the local athletes.
Right. Yeah. One of our core concepts of our company is to be involved in the community, to give back. We do at least once a quarter fundraising events. Like I said, we did the One Fund block party. We've run a number of fundraisers for the Tanner Tatas, which is a local organization that assists, being October, it's kind of timely, assists people that have been diagnosed with breast cancer. The Woburn Boys and Girls Club, and we try and reach out to help in any way we can to the community.